Good morning, Stampers. This is Sissy with StampinWithSissy.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I wanted to show you this adorable tulip note card that I made using Stampin' Up! Products. Let's start by going over the supplies that you're going to need to make this card. Stampin' Up! Has this adorable card set that you can order that has the little note card in it that's just 2.5 by 4 1/4, and it's perfect for just a small message that you want to send to a friend or a family member. It also comes with these matching envelopes that you can decorate any way you want to, and I love this that you get 20 in a set, and it's so easy and fun to use. We also need pink pirouette paper, which is 2.5 by 4 1/4. Pear Pizzazz, which is 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. Whisper White, which is 2 by 4. And just a scrap of vellum cardstock to do the sentiment with. We need the Label Me Pretty stamp set for the sentiment here, and the Tranquil Tulip stamp set, which is a hostess gift that will probably be retired the end of May. So this beautiful tulip set is a $19 value, and you can purchase it for only $10 when you host an online party. Just leave a comment and I will let you know what you need to do. The colors we're going to be using today. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the designer series paper that I used to decorate the flap of the envelope. It is a whole lot of lovely. The stamps we're going to use today are Pink Pirouette, Basic Black, and Pear Pizzazz. On the card I used the black sequins from the metallic sequins at Stampin' Up!, but I thought it was a little bit harsh for a delicate thank you card. So on the card we're making today, we're going to use these Pink Pirouette enamel shapes from the Subtles collection. We'll be using the pretty label punch, again, to cut out our sentiment. We'll be using clear embossing powder, Stampin' Dimensionals, and snail adhesive. Also Wink of Stella. I added that to the tulip. I'm not sure if you can see the glitter on that. I just love the way Wink of Stella adds a subtle sparkle to the cards. And I also have this old Stampin' Up! Punch that is a reverse corner rounder, and I use this on a lot of cards. I wish they would bring it back. You can't order it right now, but I've seen it in craft stores and online. I just like the effect it has on the cards. So let's get started by stamping. Okay, we're going to start with the tulip and the Pink Pirouette. When you're using the photopolymer stamp, you want to hold it down for a couple of seconds just to make sure the ink has time to transfer. Then we're going to do the background of the stamp. Hold it down. When you're stamping, you want to make sure you don't rock your stamp back and forth. I'm just inking the right stem and wiping away the ink from the other two. There is a single stem that comes with the set, but it's going the opposite direction as the tulip, and I thought that would look a little weird, so there we go. I love these layering stamps. They are just so elegant. We're going to do the leaves. Here. And look how these stamps have the shading already in them. It's so wonderful. I'm terrible with shading, and I'm learning to love coloring though, but the shading, I don't understand it. On this card, I added the little stamens that come with the set, but in a real tulip, you don't really see that. So I'm not going to do that on this card. Now let's add the second layer to the leaves. And I honestly can't say if this is where it's supposed to go or what it's supposed to do, but we're going to just do it anyway. When you are stamping on vellum, the ink does not dry very quickly. And if you're impatient like me, you can either use your heat gun to dry it off, or you can emboss it like I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with the Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to stamp this pretty little background that comes in the Label Me Pretty stamp set. Be very careful when you're lifting up your stamp because, like I said, the ink is going to be wet and you don't want to have it smear. Okay, now I'm going to heat emboss. I also want to mention that the vellum is more prone to scorching when you're heat embossing, so watch very carefully to make sure that you don't overheat it. Now I'm going to take my Thank You sentiment and stamp it with my basic black ink. Add my embossing powder. Isn't that pretty? I love heat embossing. I love dry embossing. I love embossing. We have a little more stamping to do. I just want to add this You're the Best sentiment inside. I love the script on this. It's just beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Okay, the only thing left is putting it all together. So we'll use our snail adhesive. Open it, of course. And then our Pear Pizzazz. I'm going to take my corner reverse rounder. I think that's what they call them. I don't know. Now we're going to add the Wink of Stella, and I just did the whole tulip to add some shimmer. I don't know if you can tell how pretty that is. It's just gorgeous. Then let's adhere this. You can see that I reused some cardstock that I goofed on. We need to punch out our sentiment. Turn my punch upside down. And with vellum, glue kind of shows through it, so I use these little mini dots. These particular mini dots came in my paper pumpkin. They give you everything you need in that kit. I just absolutely have the most fun with that. Place our sentiment on there. I kind of wish I had used some ribbon on there. Maybe next time. Okay. Enamel dots. Go put one there. Pick a big one here. Maybe. And a little one over here. Oh. How about there? I can't tell which one I like better. I think I do like the black better. Well, what do you think? I like the black better. Turns out I was right the first. I'll use these mini glue dots to adhere some sequins. I keep my sequins in these cute little containers that I just get at the craft store. And these metallic sequins are so pretty. Come on. You can see these guys really stick. Oh no! Alright, let's see if we can hide that with a really big sequin. Oh, brother. Don't you just hate when that happens? You get to the very end of the card and you're doing the final touch and bam. A little more gentle when I remove this one. So here's a testament to the strength of the adhesive on the back of the shaped enamel dots. Okay, that's not so bad. There you have it, the darling little tulip card. I've decided this card really needs ribbon, so I have just kind of pulled it up. I'm going to take this ribbon, put it a little bit under the sentiment. I don't know, you guys, maybe you shouldn't try this at home. I think I'm just going to tie a knot. Let's see. Okay, so that was an adventure. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll come back to visit me again. Bye now.